We just had our first dance lesson. Yay! I'm going to try to record on Zoom and see if this works well. I'm not going to play the music, but I will link to the music if you look below in the description here. The song by Tito Puente that we played today in class. Couple of the highlights of the day and the actual dance steps were, we were playing around with salsa and doing some basic steps and providing ourselves some options. We never did switch which foot went backward or which foot went forward, but I'll introduce that here. So basic step, forward and backward, salsa. We were counting the music, which, salsa music is ideal, but any music where you can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the emphasis was on the 2 and the 6. Those movements correlated with the downbeat of the 2 and the 6 in the count. So when we count our music and we dance our step, I'm going to turn sideways. We were starting with our right leg going back on the 2. So we said 1, 2, 3, come together, 4, forward, 5, 6, 7, 8, hold 1, 2, 3, 4, hold 5, 6, 7, hold 8, or hold, step together 8. So hold 1, back 2, return together. Then we do hold 5, go 6, return together. That was our basic front to back. And of course, we did nice salsa and Cuban motion. We gave you the option of, so the dots are here to remind you that when you change your weight and step forward, while your body is traveling forward, it always wants to come back. So there's this tension between going forward and coming right back. Going back and coming right forward. Back to the center, back to your home space, back to the spot. So when you do this, remember to keep some tension coming back instead of letting everything come forward and then having to throw everything back, or vice versa. It's not that that's a wrong movement, it's just that it's not the salsa movement. And it's also less core, and we want that tension in the middle. So as we go, there's always a spring back. Even as I step back and put my weight on that foot, I'm just rearing to get back to center. And that can be our sideways basic too, where if we step to the side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, a little bit wide on the dots there, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. And only step out as far as you can and control the movement. The faster the music, the smaller the steps. And that's great for a crowded dance floor. And that's why you can get away with faster music. Plus, nobody's looking at your feet anyway. And you don't have to do it right, as you know. So those were our basics that we played with. I'll put a little routine together at the end here. We did a different step as well, where we crossed behind ourselves and modified it to make it work for us. So we, instead of stepping backward or sideways on the 2, just out to the side, we took the left foot and crossed to the right on the 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So again, we step behind, 2, return together, 6, return together. Now, I'm not coming tight together. So that was another option that we have. We can do 2, 3, 4 and come together. Same thing with our forward and backward. 2, 3 together, 6, 7 together, or we can do the other way, which is to pass your feet. So instead of coming together, we're going to step basically kind of like in the in-between spots. So 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 2. Let me make this more accurate for your eyeballs. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. So we've got a little more room, so I can step out instead of coming together. You play with it and see which one works for you. It's a good brain challenge. Remember, challenging our brain in this way while we're moving is critical to strengthening the part of our brain that's helpful for balance and stability. So do just enough challenge that it doesn't hurt, but just enough so that you get better, and then you can try something else. Okay, the other thing we added was get the falls hazards out of your environment, and what we decided, what are we doing with our arms? We said we could just bring in the money as we were dancing, kind of alternate arms. There were some questions about when does the arm go forward and backward, which one? Don't worry too much about it. But basically, if you can get alternate arm and leg, doesn't really matter though. You don't have to do kind of a, if you don't want to. Then when we were doing our sideways basic, I wanted to challenge you too. When you step out to the side, of course, we're trying to get back to our center. So we're making this nice long line. If we go 2, 3, I'm reaching here, I'm putting my weight here, but I'm yearning to be back this way. So we can even extend it into the arm, reaching back. 6, 7, 8, 2, 3, 4. You can do low key arms or really reach it, and that's kind of more of a jazz dance move, but it still goes with the music. Let the arms be your expression. Feel, and you can even, show yourself off if you want to. There are legitimate arms with legitimate competitive dance, but this is not what we're about. We're about sort of making it you. So you can do the arms. The last thing was the head on the sideways. So if we just leave our arms here, if we did 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, on our 2, we're going to look over the shoulder of the foot that's stepping out. Like somebody's behind you, and you're like, oh, hi. Oh, hi. And that adds an element of inner ear and coordinating our vision, the rotation of our head, the movement of our feet, all of the brain stuff, all packed into one little happy dance. So just sort of try, and even if you looked the same way that your arm is going, whatever, just see if you can look somewhere else and see how that works for you. If you can still keep your feet going. If not, just work where it's comfortable. The little routine we can put together for our mini salsa day is 4 rounds of everything. We'll do 4 forward, backward, 4 sideways, and 4 cross back steps. Well, forward, backward, sideways, forward, backward, cross back, and then we could repeat that. So I'll show you one full round of it. You can do this with me. So the lower you are and the bigger your steps are, the more challenging it is to the muscles of your legs. But just go at the pace and the depth that makes it comfortable for you. So we go 5, 6, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The fourth one is now 2, 4, to the right side. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 6. Last one. Forward and backward again. Here we go. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4. We're going to cross back with the left to the right. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4. Look at your friends on the sides. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. And then we can start with forward and backward again if we want to. Or string it together any way you like. The last piece to remember is it's a lot about being in the toes and the balls of the feet. So pressing those toes into the ground, the balls of your feet, will strengthen the muscles of your calves and ankles that are very, very important in recovering your balance. Have a very good time. Forgive my hair today, and hopefully we'll see you soon. Bye.